us would love to turn back the clock if we could and look younger, but now 20 and 30-year-olds, even some teenagers, believe it or not, are looking for the fountain of youth.
Yeah, all right, so blame social media or the endless selfies, right? Whatever it is, plastic surgeons are seeing a huge increase in millennials, even Gen Zs, looking to erase those unwanted lines.
How many times have you looked in the mirror and thought, where did that come from? Or, I wish I could get rid of those. That's exactly what Maxwell LeClair thinks, but he's only 29.
Just basic, in the shower, getting ready in the morning, looking in the mirror and being like, oh God, that's really, it's getting deeper.
Those wrinkles in his forehead have bothered him for the last year. He's a makeup artist who spends his days making others look great, and now he's ready to make himself feel great too.
Oh. If my parents knew I was doing this, they would flip. They would be like, what are you talking about? You're so young, you don't need this. But it's a different generation.
Abby Smith wanted to turn to Botox and fillers at 25. She held off until she was 27.
The social media, scrolling through Instagram and seeing just like beautifully smooth faces, not really realizing how many filters somebody could use, but just making me feel so bad about myself.
So for the last year, she's been taking care of those fine lines.
So I've had a couple Botox in my forehead, and then I've had my crow's feet done and a little filler around my jaw, like my mouth.
It may seem extreme, but at Advanced Cosmetic and Laser Center, plastic surgeon John Mendelson was seeing so many younger patients.
We're seeing it in millennials, we're seeing it in even some of the Gen Zs.
He opened another office just to keep up with the demand from the younger generation.
I don't think it works for every 18-year-old, nor do I think most 18-year-olds want it. But as people start moving on, maybe, and I'm saying this generally, but as people start moving maybe through college years and they're working, image is important.
Dr. Mendelson looks at Botox like sunscreen. He says it's not just a sales pitch, it's proven preventing deep wrinkles before they start really works. It's called prejuvenation.
You see the way some of these, there's a little bit of a memory crease here.
Yes.
So, and I've got the same thing. It's from using it over and over again. Had he started earlier, maybe 5 years ago, those lines certainly wouldn't be as deep.
But what do you say to the critics out there who say, this is too young, we're going too far?
Part of me believes that if these procedures and treatments are performed in individuals that are too young and not mature, I'm not an advocate for it. In the right candidate, in patients doing things for the right reasons, I'm all for it.
Both Maxwell and Abby are not only happy with their decision, they love the results.
I think what we see in ourselves is always a little different than what other people see, looking in. So if it's a little, Botox here and there that, makes you feel a little bit more confident, I think that's a great thing.
I think just do what makes you feel good. This, to me, if it's gonna prevent it in the long run and make me feel good now, there's just it's a no-brainer for me.
The fountain of youth, even making young people look young.
So I think the problem is when we think of plastic surgery and Botox, we think of the movie stars who have gone through the wind tunnel. And the truth of the matter is it can be so subtle and it can help. So if you have the money and it's subtle and it can improve your confidence, why not?
And that's what I think Dr. Mendelson would say. The other thing is with him, I think you need to do your research and go to a reputable person, no matter what age you are. The one thing I will say, I've done lots of stories with Dr. Mendelson and his team. He never pushes people to do more things that maybe they really don't want or need. People come into him, and if they seem mature enough, well enough upstairs, then he'll go through with it.
All right, just like everything else, they're starting young these days, that's for sure.
With everything, right?
All right, so we're talking weather now. We saw some snow.